Sport Complex Manjai. It is the Manjai Summer Navetan Knockout.
Nga timo mi sota min kada bi e layout anim box bi layout mba fulale ko ale mol jibe ale bulana mol no kam ko nyaata do mon dindo Mr. Bakari Sanya big up the president of the Sokuna East Football Association Mr. Jam present here today. We have our FIFA badge referee Marigo. You are in Mr. Bajama. We also welcome our able secretary general This panel is going to be a cracker. Whether we like it or not, they will definitely establish a way here. The social media partners have been identified, but now the stage is set for talent to showcase. In either side, victory will definitely be announced today. And remember, the winner of this knockout will go home with a giant trophy and a top prize of $50,000. Everyone. We will observe our national anthem. We have put all necessary organizations and security measures in place and so a smooth and well-mannered event. We expect each and every fans to cheer passionately but responsibly as well. Upholding the value of trust, fair play and community harmony. You go. The official Manjai kickoff is going to be observed by Okay, can we please all rise up and observe the national anthem, please? We acknowledge the presence of Manjai, the former president of Manjai Sports Association. Welcome on stage, please. Let's go, hurry up. After the count of 1, 2, DJ, can we please? his father, I think. Has lost his father. And we would like to observe a 1 minute silence in respect of the degrees.
Let's go.
So we want both teams. Welcome, Manjai commentator Navas. The mic is all yours. The Manjai kickoff is going to be observed by the president of the KVRFA, Mustafa Jallo. Congratulations, Presi. That was a soft touch.
Football time ya World Cup bu nekk Afrique la moo ñëw
A fixture that failed to get us a winner on the 30th of November 2025 will surely get us the winner on Friday, the 5th of December 2025. Hello, good afternoon, wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You must welcome back to the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And it is the 2025 Manjai Summer Nawetan Knockout Final between BK Layout once again alongside Boxby Football Club. The ground is all set. And all set for this huge class once again. And of course, it's the replay final. BK Layout up against Boxby Football Club. And before going deep into the commentary, we run down on the starting 11 for the Bakote Base Club, BK Layout, who have started this contest with Usainu Bojang in goal, Adam Ajao, Alex Gomez, Buba Saho, Ibrahima Sise, Ibrahima Drame, Lamin Damfa, Modung Gom, Usainu Fofana, Sheikh Omar Gay, and Sana Drame. Team captain completes the 11. And of course, the team is under the guidance of Abdul Bob. Karamo Drame is his assistant. And BK Layout, dressed in their colorful white shorts and white socks. Just as I said, under the guidance of Abdul Bob and Karamo Drame. Boxby Football Club, another team from Bakote, dressed in white and blue shorts and blue socks under the guidance of Pa Usainu Usman Salah, ably and reliably assisted by Modlamin Toure. Boxby in this contest started the game with draw left Mendy as usual. Seni Salah, Pake Bature, Usainu Sambo, Musa Sambu, Modu Kamara, Michael Mendy, Pamara Keita, Bakari Kamara, Usainu Jallo, Alfusainu Jallo, Umpa Mendy and Usainu Usman Abraham completing 11. for the boys dressed in blue and white colors under the guidance of Pausenu Sala, who is ably and reliably assisted by Malamin Ture Saliu Jallo. Already a jam-packed Manjai or Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda is a repeat of the knockout final. Once again a repeat between BK Layout and Boxby Football Club, and the ground is already electric on and off the pitch from the Father Golf Sports Complex.
Absolutely, Comrade Pa. You did talk about the 31st of November to precise. Well, just to paraphrase that, if the final dance of November could not provide a winner, the introduction of December probably will surely do. Because this is a replay, and if we couldn't find a winner between these two, noisy neighbors, then the lottery will surely do. That is the penalty shootout. It has been an electrifying replay grand finale at the Father Golf Sports Complex here at the Manjai Mini Stadium to precise. It is local football, community football at the highest order. But it's good to be back with the fanfare, the euphoria is alive and well.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jallo. In case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. It is the 2025 knockout replay final between Boxby and BK Layout. BK Layout playing in the competition for the very first time this season, hunting for their very first trophy, and equally Boxby, who have been playing in the competition and also playing, of course, in the competition since its establishment in 2016. Lively and entertaining on and off the pitch. Head coach Abdul Boban Karamo Drame on the technical area for BK Layout, for Usenu Sala, Usman Sala and Malamin Ture on the dugout for the boys dressed in white and blue shorts and blue and white socks. And of course, very close to our commentary cabin is the supporters of Boxby Football Club on the far side of the Father Golf Sports Complex. It's another fantastic support base behind the BK Layout, who are hoping for their very first trophy. Equally Boxby, who is going to win it remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, the trophy will undoubtedly be heading to Bakode. These two sides are from Bakode, and then they barely use the same pitch, Saliu Jallo.
Supported by, of course, Councillor, the side.
Councillor, yeah.
And whatsoever the case here, Pafati, Bakode would be welcoming a trophy. Probably for the first time after a while, more than a decade or precise, because these two sides, according to history, this is the first time they met in the final. The likes of course, BK Layout, at one point in time they were out of the tournament, but when it comes to the numbers being increased in the tournament, they have to be called back. It's like at one point in time they were out. They went to hell and came back to heaven, and here they are into the final header. Thank you, Pastor, for that pass over to you.
It's around the edge of the 18. Modungom getting that ball around the edge of the 18. Another strike comes in. But this time, before that, the flag of the assistant referee is already up. But the central referee, Aliubi Jaju, has already signaled for a play on. Boxby in their own half. Team captain launches that ball forward. Decently done by the right wing back. For BK Layout, who just there in time to get that ball out for a throw-in. Decently executed. Boxby playing from our right to left from our commentary cabin, while BK Layout from our left to right. It's a chase on the far side, and the custodian for BK Layout, Usenu Bojang, just there in time to gather that ball with his noisy background from the Father Golf Sports Complex, coming from the supporters of BK Layout and Boxby, and very close to our commentary cabin. Fantastic support base. Behind Boxby on the far side is another extraordinary support base behind BK Layout, who are hunting for their very first trophy. Player Rasul, central referee not the least interested, and the referee is Aliu B. Jaju, ably and reliably assisted by Abdurrahman Kujabi, Mariama Sanko, and Sekou Kole, serving as the fourth assistant referee. And of course, in the initial final, the central referee was Lamin Conte, Abdurrahman Kujabi, Mariama Fofana, and Suwaibu Jami. And around the edge once again, an opportunity for BK Layout. Adama Jao tried to cause some problems with the final touch. They seem to convincing one as the ball rules out for a goal kick. And the custodian for Boxby is Rolef Mendy, who wouldn't be in any hurry. They wouldn't want to concede, and if they don't concede, they would definitely want to get a goal, or else they might be heading to my shootout to decide the winner. And in this fixture, it has to be settled in regulation. Or undoubtedly, post my shootout will undoubtedly get us the winner between BK Layout and Boxby Football Club. As we all know, it is already a replay final. And in a replay, we have to get a winner, Salih.
Absolutely. You know, the beauty about this final, it's like they're from the same home. It's like, again, as a cabinet, for a layman to understand what you're talking about. Because they all train at one football ground. That is, of course, the back of the football field. And here they are playing a final. You know, whatever the case, the rivalry is alive and well. But we expect, you know, football at the best of its own size, and that is local football. We have seen both ends, you know, fighting to turn in the first half, 8 minutes of the first half. It has been an end-to-end encounter by party. Well, if the game could not provide a win after 90 minutes, it is over to the goalkeepers and the best of stoppers to decide the winner.
Either in regulation or post-match shootout to decide. Set piece for BK Layout on the central defender.
But the ambience behind is probably officially sponsored by Boxby
Football Club. Of course, they are the supporters very close to our commentary cabin. And on the far, at the Father Golf Sports Complex, is another extraordinary support base behind BK Layout. Currently, 2 players behind the ball. Ibrahim Adrame, who has had a fantastic journey with BK Layout, and currently with the Manjai Somanawetan zonal team, or the Manjai zonal team. Ibrahim Adrame behind the ball. And we also having Ibrahim Adrame to deliver. This time around, a low drive. Easy time netminder that was going to get the goalkeeper unaware. But
he has been a very solid defender throughout the tournament for, of course, BK Layout.
If I have the central defender to pick as my best central defender of the tournament, this is definitely going to be Ibrahim Adrame of BK Layout. But anyway,
for me, he's fit to play in the first division.
He has every attribute, every quality of a central defender. He has the agility, he has the physics, and then he's definitely a workaholic.
The composer in him is just top notch.
Yeah. And I believe the top division club, top or second division clubs might be watching on him. Ibrahim Adrame, fantastic central defender, BK Layout. In this year's Manjai Somanawet. And on the far side, BK Layout, trying to get the ball from their own half into their opposition's half. But currently having it tough against Boxby Football Club, and it's a throw in on the far side. In case you're just joining us, you are reminded that it is all coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex, and it is live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin Parliament Party. Salih Jallo behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Special thanks to every individual currently monitoring this game live on LSTV on either Facebook or YouTube. Parliament Party around the edge of the 18. This time around, nearly got the goalkeeper unaware, and that was definitely very close for BK Layout to find the back of the net, and they have been the most impressive side since the commencement of this tournament.
Well, they are testing the waters of Boxby, and they are sending a clear message that they are here, and they are here to mean peace, and they mean peace not to peace. They don't want to catapult this final to the lottery, or the final to catapult them to the lottery. I believe in the early first 10 minutes, it has been, well, a very good promising side for, of course, BK Layout. But Boxby, with their experience, I believe they are able to contain them. Well, the business among the two stoppers is the that of Boxby for now, perfect.
And Boxby having some defensive options, trying to guard that ball off the area. Decently cleared, and BK Layout will benefit from that. Noisy background from the Father Golf Sports Complex. Of course, fantastic turnout in the replay final between Boxby and BK Layout. Who is going to get it remains to be seen. BK Layout nil, Boxby nil is the current score. It is still Boxby in their own half, trying to possess the ball so well. And this time around, it's the boys from Bako, they dressed in blue and white colors, playing from our right to left from our commentary cabin. Whilst BK Layout dressed in all white, playing from Boxby, using the opportunity through Alfusenu Jallo. And Alfusenu has already lost possession. Alex Gomez picks possession for BK. Trying to connect the run on the far side of the centre forward Modungum, but the ball could not connect to the run of Modungum, who is currently leading the list, or leading the chart on the leading goal scorer chart.
The funniest part, I spoke to Space, and this message was like, it is brothers taking on brothers, so precise.
It is brothers taking on brothers. They are, of course, the same side or the same team playing at the same ground.
One family.
The Boxby Football Club alongside BK Layout. Who is going to win it? But one thing is for sure, the trophy is heading down to Bakote.
Yes, it is heading back to Bakote, the land of Yankuba Mintenko.
And it's definitely going to be the very first time both sides winning it. Buxby, if they are able to win it, will win it for the very first time. Equally, BK Layout. And it's going to be a fantastic journey for BK Layout after coming to the Manjai Summer Nowetan for the very first time this season. Coming through the elimination, they were able to advance to the Nowetan proper. And unfortunately for them, they were never defeated in the group stages. Unfortunately, got booted out due to inferior goal difference. They of course bagged the 5 points in their group. Of course, they were in the same group, but got booted out due to inferior goal difference. They were in the same group alongside Bayern Central, DK Ajax and Zamzam Football Club. They equally got the same number of points alongside Bayern Central 5, DK Ajax 5 and of course BK Layout 5. But BK Layout crashed out with an inferior goal difference, and already that's a decent one. But unfortunately sailed over the crossbar. BK Layout will benefit from a goal kick, and their custodian will benefit. Usainu Bojang in goal for BK Layout. Rolf Mendy in goal for Buxby Football Club. Lively and entertaining. BK Layout crashed out from the group stages after finishing third in their group, whilst Buxby Football Club also crashed out after the group stages. Lively and entertaining. Alex Gomez trying to struggle, and already the central referee just there in time to benefit or give the opportunity to BK Layout, who are currently having the number 10, Alex Gomez, down injured. Will he be able to continue? We believe so. But Alex Gomez is currently down. Salih Jallo. His knee injury might not be that serious. He's currently being supported by Ibrahim Adrame, one of their central defenders.
Absolutely. I saw Alex. He's been involved in many occasions. One time dropping deep like a striker, and then coming back, helping his side on a defensive mission. I believe he's a very pivotal player for BK Layout, and they will never want to lose Alex in this game.
Alex, of course, is one of the players that played professional, and unfortunately he's back playing for BK Layout. And already the flag of the assistant referee has gone up. Looking at Alex Gomez, I think he is definitely a workaholic central midfielder, trying to move the ball forward for BK Layout. And then he has played professional. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to advance back here in the Nowetan, playing for BK Layout. And hopefully he might also have the opportunity to either play for the second division in the Gambia, for second division team of top division teams in the Gambia.
Is that a replica of Fernando Pera?
Exactly.
Of course, Bilbao.
Yeah.
Now signing with, of course, Fortune Football Club to Pisa. You know, the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. You know, at one point in time, he went out searching for greener pasture. And of course, the grass was never green. And you came back trying to recycle things, trying to connect the dots. I believe with that opportunity, but it's an opportunity for the team captain of
Team
BK
captain Sanadrame spreading it wide on the far side to Adama Jao. Adama 14 trying to keep possession, but unfortunately Buxby relied on that to clear that ball desperately.
Yeah, to me, Adama went wide. The tall lanky number 17 was already lonely around the D area. Just place the ball right before his eyes, and that might be a fruitful mission for BK Layout. But the high defense line of Buxby need to be very careful with such kind of counter-attacks.
And the most impressive side of BK Layout since the commencement.
It has been a one-way traffic for now.
Exactly. For the lively and entertaining showdown in the replay final. Busy technical area for both gaffers, as they are very much busy trying to give instructions to their players. Team captain Sana Rasul, central referee, not the least interested this time around. Buxby currently having 3 of their players in their own half, while they will use the opportunity on the far to get that ball from their own half. Lively and entertaining. Who is going to have the fan of? Who is going to find the back of the net for the very first time in this crucial and lively replay final remains to be seen. But Salih, looking at this contest, a goal will definitely change the dynamics here. But seemingly, if the side that is currently having the lion's share of the possession and the number of chances being crafted, BK Layout, is able to have their noses in front here, this will definitely put a lot of pressure on Buxby Football Club. And in doing so, they might also try to get
But BK Layout, look at the way they play. They defended well anytime there are opportunities coming from Buxby. Look at how many players are always behind the ball. You know, it's like the attacking numbers and defending numbers. But I believe Buxby also have a game plan that, of course, BK Layout are yet to find it out. They're trying to build on the long ball. That's what they're playing. That is Buxby. On the long balls, setting those counters anytime they have it, looking for the dreadlocks man, that is their striker. But it's always a difficult pressure on the defense line, you know, trying to control the ball, and they have considered a lot of set pieces in their department, in their own danger zone.
It is Buxby nil, BK Layout nil from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. In case you're just joining us, this is LSTV1 Live, and we are coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex. It is the replay final, and the replay of the knockout final between BK Layout and Buxby. Who is going to win it remains to be seen, but currently the score is 0-0. Buxby nil, BK Layout nil. Lively and entertaining. Central referee Aliu Bijaju, ably and reliably assisted by Abdurrahman Kujabi. Mariama Sanko Sekou Koli is the fourth assistant referee, and the initial final, Lamin Conte was the central referee. Abdurrahman Kujabi, Mariama Fofana and Suwaibu Jame as the fourth assistant referee, and we have already seen only the return of Abdurrahman Kujabi in the replay final. Lively and entertaining. It is BK Layout spreading that ball on the far side, trying to connect the run and jump of Adama Jao on the far, but Adama could not divert to that. That was a decent jump, but unfortunately he would not have a touch. Adama Jao, number 14 for BK Layout.
Absolutely, but look at Alex running head over heels just to put the ball at the, in the field of play. But of course, Adama, I believe he judged the position from the ball already. He judged the velocity from the ball. People are just waiting the ball behind. You know, it's always dangerous to defend from a blind eye when it comes to defenders. And Adama could have capitalized on that. But then he saw the ball and he wanted to surprise the right fullback of Buxby and surprise the goalkeeper. But the ball also surprised him because the ball sailed over Adama.
The ball sailed over, and already there is a player currently down. And we are currently seeing some of the players of BK Layout in protesting after that incident. But the central referee, Ali Bijaju.
Seumarke is trying to tell the referee what actually happened, where the foul started. This is the second time for that culprit. I believe they have dominated the entire first 10 minutes to 15 minutes of the first half. You know, their goalkeeper is very much like comfortable, more of like a spectator right now. It's all one-way traffic. But I believe this water break will serve a very important point for Buxby to currently do. Likewise, of course, BK Layout. You can see the both sides having a community meeting while the medics attend to the player on the ground. I believe this is the right time for Buxby to put their house in order and send a clear message to BK Layout that we are here for the same trophy, and that is for the 50,000 per part.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. It is already lively and entertaining from the Father Golf Sports Complex. And the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda is the venue. It's the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. It is lively and entertaining. Already there is a player down injured, and the player is currently down injured. And the player in question is a player for BK Layout who is already back on his feet. It is a set piece. Lively and entertaining. Lively and entertaining. That's a massive strike. But never trouble the custodian. And never trouble the custodian. And the goalkeeper, Rolf Mendy. Rolf Mendy in goal for BK or Buxby Football Club. And in the opposite goal post is Hussein Bojang. Lively and entertaining. Lively and entertaining from the Father Golf Sports Complex, and it is of course live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin, Parliament Fadi, Saliu Jalo, and of course behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Currently there is a discussion between the central referee Ali Bijaju and Ibrahim Adrame, one of the central defenders of BK Layout. We can't confirm what the discussion is all about.
Because there was like a pushing and pulling between him and the striker of Buxby. That is the number 4, that is Manjai, something like that. Yeah, you know, that was pushing and pulling. I believe he was trying to stop the traffic of Manjai.
Definitely, lively. Ali Bijaju, the central referee, has already given done that discussion. Lively and entertaining. In case you're just joining us, this score is currently 0-0. 0-0 from the Father Golf Sports Complex. And of course, 0-0 between BK Layout and Buxby. Who is winning it remains to be seen. Buxby hoping to win it. Equally BK Layout. Buxby now in their opposition tab. Alfusenu Jallo lost possession. It is going to be an attack through Sanadrame, the team captain. And the tall and lanky central defender Musa Sambu just there in time to block that ball to touch.
But from observation, Buxby are still struggling, of course, to keep the ball, have 2-3 good touches in this game. And anytime they have the ball, it's all over to a white jersey.
It is still in their own half. And
that's the first corner in the game. Well, anytime a player of Buxby handles the ball, you will see more than 2-3 players of course, the BK Layout fighting tooth and nail to get the ball. And now they're using their tall, lanky players in the set piece performance.
It's a corner and currently relying on the tall and lanky players around the area. It's a crowded penalty area for Buxby Football Club. Decently executed. Another opportunity. Ibrahim Adrame Rasul calling in for a penalty, but the central referee is in the least interested. Seemingly it's going to be a throw-in on the far side.
Absolutely, but they're just lucky. You look at the defender, how he went to the ground. You know, the player that, of course, lean on him. If this was a VAR, it might be a different scenario. But then that was a very good set piece, well defended by Buxby. But the pressure is still mounted on them. And can they have that relief, a sigh of relief in the next 5 minutes? It remains the $1 million question. Can they contain BK Layout in the next 10 minutes? Remains the $1 million question. But football, and it's always cruel. You expect unexpected. The side that is, of course, dominating position might be the one to consider within a blink of an eye.
There we go. Words of a colleague and brother Salih Jallo from the Father Golf Sports Complex. And it is, of course, live. Central referee Ali Bijaji.
Well, BK is winning everything. Set pieces, throw-ins, corners, and even fouls to be precise.
And BK Layout, the most impressive side since the commencement of this crown on a great replay final. Lively and entertaining. And it is, of course, lively and entertaining on and off the pitch. Looking at the supporters of BK Layout, fantastic. The supporters of Buxby Football Club, extraordinary. We are definitely loving every atmosphere at the Father Golf Sports Complex.
Well, at the end, they all go to the same place, celebrating the trophy. Others will be celebrating their 35,000, others will be celebrating their 50,000. But it is all over to Bakote to celebrate their heroes to be precise.
It is an attack for BK Layout. Can they get something from this? Unfortunately,
I love the energy from Cisse.
Unfortunately,
that was brilliant.
He could not just divert that. And already the right back, Ibrahim Cisse, fantastic player.
Absolutely, a workaholic.
He's one of the players part of the Manjai Somanawet and Manjai zonal team alongside Ibrahim Adrame and the centre forward Modun Gum for BK Layout. They have had a fantastic season with BK Layout in this year's Manjai Somanawet.
And Cisse's task is to stop, of course, number 10 Al-Husseini Jallo of Buxby. And for now, Jallo has been quite bavati.
And Jallo has been the most eye-catching player for Buxby Football Club. Number 10 on his back, but he seems to be very silent in this contest. Ibrahim Adrame guarding that ball on the far side, and that's already a goal kick. And Buxby are currently playing behind the ball. If they are with the ball, they will surely move forward. Without the ball, they will rally entirely behind the ball. And this is definitely shaping up for them. Currently, they are yet to concede, as BK Layout are currently firing from all cylinders to at least have a goal here. But the score is still barren from the Father Golf Sports Complex at the in Manjai Salih.
Well, after 10 minutes or more than that, that was the time the goalkeeper of BK Layout, come out and, of course, handles the ball. Other than that, he's been a spectator now in this game, Bafati.
Adama Jao trying to cause some issues. Spreading that ball on the far side. Already a player down, Alex. Is already down, but the central referee has already ordered for a play on Ibrahim Adrame, getting it down. BK Layout enjoying every opportunity.
Well, to me, it came from that collision.
Yeah.
Trying to drop it back to head that ball, and he lost it. The way he landed on the ground wasn't a good one. The way he, of course, lost that ball from that challenge wasn't a good one. And I believe, the medical will surely attend to him. But Pavati, the best team right now in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes has been BK Layout. But Buxby remain that solid at the back. Despite pressure being mounted on them, they're still humble. and of course following the game plan of their coach. And now you can see the players of Buxby going back to that, of course, the community meeting to have a word with their coach. And probably it might be a moment of a defining moment for Buxby. But for now, it's a one-way traffic for BK Layout.
It is definitely one-way traffic, and one-way traffic for BK Layout. They've been the most impressive side since the commencement of this lively and entertaining knockout replay final from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda, and the game is of course live on LSTV at the Cabin Parliament Party. Saliu Jallo behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Lively and entertaining, but currently the score is 0-0. BK Layout within the right side of the defense through the central defender and 13 Lamin Dampa, whose long ranger could not connect the run of Adama Jao on the far side, and Buxby Football Club will use the opportunity, or BK Layout will benefit from a throw-in decently executed, trying to control possession, but currently struggling to find the back of the net from this instant, and already the flag of the assistant referee. Sanadrame is penalized already.
Yes, from an offside position. I believe he spent the entire day there, and that is why the flag was up for an offside.
Lively and entertaining. We are definitely enjoying it. It's a great battle, great tussle between the two.
And the Cisse again.
Cisse
winning that battle.
Deployed on the right side of the defense, and that's a foul. And that's a foul.
A sign of frustration from Buxby number 15, and a sign of pressure being mounted on them. But can they contain the set piece again? The tall lanky number 15 is the culprit there, Pafati, and there is of course Musa.
Musa Sambu being penalized, and the tall and lanky central defender for Buxby Football Club. Another set piece. And Ibrahim Cisse.
Pin your eyes on Ibrahim again. The number 4.
Number 4, Ibrahim Drame. Ibrahim Drame, central defender. He seems to be everywhere, and he will definitely love to have his head on this connection. And the right back and number 2, Ibrahim Cisse to deliver. Crowded penalty area for Buxby Football Club. Central referee Aliu B. Jajo seems to have handed his final warning. Ibrahim floats that ball around the area, partly headed out. And Buxby still in their own half, trying to keep possession, but not for too long. BK Layout, and it's a back heel. Team captain Sanadrame to Ibrahim Cisse, float that ball decently executed, and that was fantastic defensive work coming from Buxby Football Club.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
BK Layout continue to pile
look at the
pressure.
way Cisse connected dots with his team captain, the number 7. That was brilliant. A back heel pass from his team captain, that is Sanadrame. That was brilliant. But then a very solid defense line of Buxby again saved that opportunity, and they considered the corner.
Fantastic right back, Ibrahim Cisse. He's that Alexander Arnold type of a right back for BK Layout, and look at the way he gets in those crosses, and then he always tries to connect to the running players, and once again he's going to deliver, and once again his corner wasn't a convincing one, but already he's still in their opposition serve, and this time Ibrahim
going for goal.
And from a defensive position to an offensive position.
A defender turned striker within a blink of an eye.
Ibrahim Drame, tall and lanky central defender. Fantastic central defender for BK Layout. Lively and entertaining, but currently the score is 0-0. Who is going to find the back of the net for the very first time remains to be seen. And unfortunately, BK Layout continue to child pressure, but unfortunately they could not find the back of the net after numerous goal scoring opportunities. Already lively and entertaining, and we have already played 31 minutes unofficial as the central referee and his officials with the official timing. Lively and entertaining. And who is going to find the back of the net? Alex Gomez controls that ball beautifully, trying to get the ball from distance. And the center forward, Modungom, seems not to be happy with that decision.
Especially the team captain Sanadrame as well. The team captain for BK Layout. He wasn't happy, he was asking Alex, what are you doing? But that was a very good counter for BK Layout to break through, but he proved futile. Alex went for goal with his weaker foot, and he proved futile.
Alex went in for a goal with his weaker foot, but never troubled the custodian role of Mendy. In case you're just joining us, it is lively and entertaining on and off the pitch. From the Father Grove Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda, it is of course live on LSTV. Palamin Fati, Salih Jalo, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. And the noisy background and all the noise from the Father Grove Sports Complex from our background is coming from the supporters of Boxby Football Club, and on the far side is another fantastic support base behind BK Layout. Who is winning it remains to be seen. And currently 50,000 and 35,000 at stake in the knockout competition in the 2025 Manjai Somanawetan. And it is the knockout replay final. Alex Gomez in their own half, getting it down to Ibrahima Drame. Ibrahima going long, trying to connect the run of Adama Jao. Jao will use the opportunity to cause some problems. Trying to maneuver his way, getting it down to Alex Gomez once again. Alex spreading it wide. Modun Gom heading it down, trying to connect the run of team captain Sanadrame. Modun Gom and the flag of the assistant referee stayed down, and the goalkeeper equal to the task. Rolf Mendy.
That is the third shot on target for BK Layout. Look at the goalkeeper. He's very relaxed. He cannot remember there is any 8-second rule in this game. And that is why he's asking his players to calm down. He's trying to kill the pressure. He's trying to put the pressure to bed on both between pieces. That was a very good connection from, of course, the
Ibrahima
Drame, the number 4 and defender, far side to the tall lanky number 17, and then to the team captain again. That was a very good connection. But the strike went foot high, and the goalkeeper was equal to the target. The third shot on target for BK Layout in this game.
Time running out as far as the Forza is concerned, as we are still enjoying a nail-biting contest between BK Layout and Boxby, but already without a goal. Boxby dressed in white and blue, and currently relying on the number 10 Alfusenu Jalo. And Alfusenu will take this throw in quickly to the team captain and 12. On the number 12 and team captain for Boxby Football Club is Usman Abraham. Around the edge of the 18, Alfusenu now this time around decently blocked in, and it's a corner, corner for Boxby Football Club. That is the first corner.
And you have the Vuvuzelas now. I believe that is a promising one for Boxby, a sigh of relief. Now, for the first time, all the players are inside the half of course, the BK Layout for the first time, except the goalkeeper of Boxby.
It's a corner. Boxby delivers.
Very good.
And Alfusenu Jalo could not connect to any of the players, and the players aren't happy with that decision from Alfusenu.
Yes, absolutely. You know, with their tall, lanky ones, you have seen Sambu going all the way to the penalty box, waiting for that set piece, and that set piece never comes his way.
And that's already a decently won or decently executed set piece, and Ibrahima Drame handing that ball on the far side to Buba Saho. Saho Buba to Ibrahima Drame once again. Drame tall and lanky, having every attribute of a central defender around the center circle. Ibrahima Cisse will connect to that. Cisse controls that beautifully. Dribble pass one, looking for something. Is that going to be a foul? And it's going to be a yellow card. Undoubtedly it's a yellow card. And the player is still trying to demonstrate that it's a high boot, and he believed that should have been a red card for Ibrahima Cisse. Salih Jalo, but the central referee was there in time to dash out a yellow to Ibrahima Cisse. That is definitely reckless from Ibrahima.
Ibrahima is the luckiest player right now in this game. He is the luckiest player in this game. If that was a VAR to be checked, that is absolutely still red. On the spot, he can be shown the margin orders, because he was not near to that ball. He was never near to that ball. And he went all out because he pushed the ball too much to handle, and then you have to go all out with a double foot to the pin side. That is a harsh tackle from Ibrahima, an experienced player of his caliber. We don't expect so from him, but he's just lucky. He's lucky.
He's just lucky, and the player is still down. Still down, injured. And already a yellow card for Ibrahima Cisse, right back at number 2, BK Layout.
Well,
lively and
subscribed to the yellow card.
Yeah.
He subscribed to the yellow card.
Yeah. And currently, from the look of things, he believed that he was definitely lucky.
Community football supporters are told in coaches,
yeah, they are also trying to give instructions to their players of the pitch.
The striker has been quiet throughout this 37 minutes. That is the number 4,
And my worry is whether the player will be able to continue for Buxby Football Club. He's currently down and he seems to be in pain after that reckless challenge from Ibrahim Asisi.
Let's call it straight. You are a defender before. I don't know whether you have ever tackled a player like this.
No, I was not that type of a reckless central defender at the time. Most of the times, my players, my fellow teammates will tell me, "Pa, you are very soft when it comes to defending." But I play with technique rather than going wild on players. But already the players already out, already down, and the boot is already out. We can't confirm whether he will be able to continue. But seemingly he might continue.
Yes, this kind of tackles can result in an ankle injury. Yeah. And you have an ankle injury, you cannot continue the game.
And he seems to be in pain still. He might have the opportunity to continue, but whether to be able to finish the entire game remains the million-dollar question for now.
And that is a clear warning on Cisse now, the number 2, that any other tackle similar to that, you're out.
Yeah. He was just lucky. He was just lucky, and the player seems to be okay, but seems to be limping. And the player is Bakari Kamara. Bakari Kamara, number 2 for Buxby Football Club. And the game will surely have a restart. Lively and entertaining. And it's a set piece, Musa Sambu, to deliver this set piece for Buxby Football Club. And Buxby is also another team from Barcote. This one is a low one. And already on the chest of Alex Gomez, he seems to be in pain. And ball being picked up there on the far side, and the number 5 in question, Sheikh Omar Gay. And according to our findings, Salih Jallo, he was one time the team captain of Yankuba Minte when Yankuba was playing in the Gambia. Sheikh Omar Gay, the number 5 for BK Layout. And he was one of the unfortunate players. One time a teammate of Yankuba Minte, and he even captained Yankuba Minte and still playing for BK Layout in the Manjai Summer Nawetan. And we are definitely wishing him all the best of luck in his footballing journey.
Well, football is cruel, they will tell you that, but football is also about luck, to precise. You know, I believe with time he can reach the heights of Yankuba Minte. You know, we wish him all the best, as you say. But you know, you have a story to tell that I captained Yankuba Minte.
There we go. He might also have the opportunity to one day be at the Amex to boldly say, I was one time the team captain of Yankuba Minte. This time around, never troubled the custodian role of Mendy in goal for Buxby Football Club. And time in the first half is definitely running out. And Ibrahim Asise needs to be very much careful here. He needs to be careful. He is already on a yellow.
Well, I told you,
quickly
he needs to be very careful. Buxby with a man down. BK with a man down, they will struggle, Pafati.
And Ibrahim Asise is trying to avoid some of the players, and they are trying to avoid a set piece at a crucial position around the area. Strike comes in from Alfusenu Jallo, but this time never troubled the custodian. Another Cohen comes in, and already the 2 central defenders tumbled in the build-up.
For the first time, there is space of movement on the BK Layout. 40 minutes on our clock on official. We have seen a different Buxby in the final 15 minutes. Well, I asked this question, can they continue containing BK Layout in the next 10 minutes? And they have answered that question. And now, it has changed. The table have turned, Papati.
The table has definitely changed. From the half of BK Layout to Buxby now, who are trying to control possession. Team captain. It's a long one from Usman Abraham, who is the team captain for Buxby Football Club, while Sana Drame handing the captain armband around the edge of the 18 in the final 4th period of the 4th period. Can they get something from this? Strike comes in, and this time easy time netminder, and you could hear the cheers and claps, and of course shouts coming from the supporters of Buxby Football Club in anticipation of that breakthrough.
Absolutely, and they're stopping all the balls now. And it's like a one-way traffic. The table have turned Pavadi, and there has been a basketball football. Well, we are loving what we are seeing in the final minutes, but it's BK Layout on the counter.
It is once again BK Layout causing some problems. Jao Adama trying to cause some problems, on this time the final touch on Jao Adama as signaled by the central referee. And of course, Aliou Bijaju is the central referee. Abdurrahman Kujabi.
Bakari, Bakari's chance. Well, he pushed the ball too much, and he was left on the side within a blink of an eye. That was an opportunity, of course, for Bakari.
It was definitely an opportunity.
A player of BK Layout threw something inside the net of Buxby.
Probably.
And Sambu find that out with his hand and throw it over the pitch.
Is it a coin?
I don't know.
It might be a coin. It might be a coin, and that is the final action of the first half. And the score is still BK Layout nil, Buxby nil, Saliu Jallow. Interesting and lively first half, but already no goal conceded yet. They will definitely have the time to get back to the dressing room, come back to the football field for another fantastic second half. 0-0 is the score, Saliu Jallow, but already we are entertaining the first half.
Well entertained, an end-to-end encounter. The final minutes of this first half went to, of course, Buxby, and that is, yes, a big plus for them going to the tunnel. They will pick it from there, probably coming from the local room. For BK Layout, they have to focus on finishing well on the final third, because they have created many opportunities, many set pieces in front of goal, but it proved futile. It went wide at one point in time, and they have tested the goalkeeper to the limit. But of course, for Buxby, in the final 5 minutes, there has been a one-way traffic for Buxby. Yes.
It has been a one-way traffic at some point, and at some point for BK Layout, and at some point for Buxby Football Club. And of course, it is half-time. And before letting you go, we have to get you the result in the ongoing West Coast Zonal semi-final at the Buxbar Mini Stadium. After 20 minutes of play, we have seen a 0-0 score line elsewhere in Brikama. Tujereng Zone 0, Gunjur Zone 0 is the current score, and at the Father Golf Sports Complex is Buxby Football Club 0, BK Layout 0. This is where we're going to have a hold on the live commentary. We will have 15 minutes of rest, and we'll be back for the continuation. It has been Parliament Fati, Saliu Jallow, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Until then, we are off. Do join us in the next 15 for the continuation.
Daban danga.
Giant trophy, gold medals, and of course nobody among the two will hope to get the silver medal. This time around they are all eyeing for the gold medals and of course the giant trophy. And of course a massive turnout. The giant trophy is already painted in at the Father Golf Sports Complex, and of course in front of our screens is LSTV1, and you are currently seeing the beautiful giant trophy, the gold and silver medals, and the winner will be going home with a giant trophy, gold medals and a whooping cash prize, while the runner-up will pocket home silver medals and a consolation fee. And of course it is massive, it is massive. Special thanks to the entire management and staff of Manjai Sports Association, and of course it has been a fantastic journey from the eliminations coming to the North and proper, and in the North and proper of the league and the knockout, and here we are in the knockout final, and of course it's going to be a league final on Sunday, the 7th of December 2025, to wrap up the 2025 edition of the Manjai Summer Narrator. And in front of the screens currently it is the giant trophy being paraded, gold medals, silver medals to be given out, and a lot of awards to be given out after the completion of the knockout final. We are definitely amazed, and I believe every individual present at the Father Golf Sports Complex patiently waiting for the winner between Boxway Football Club and BK Layout, and the supporters of BK will be telling you, yes, we are going home with the giant trophy and the gold medals and the whooping cash prize, and equally Boxway will be telling you, we also want to go home with the giant trophy, gold medals, and of course the whooping cash prize. But certainly who is going to win it remains to be seen, and we have already played the fantastic 40 minutes without a goal, and surely we will have a goal in the second half, or else post my shootout will undoubtedly decide the winner between Boxby and BK Layout. And of course, very close to the scene is our colleague and brother Ahmed Kebe, not too many at Space TV, who is also part of the delegation, and of course leading the race up, currently getting the trophy padded, and the trophy is already padded in. And any moment from now, the central referee and the panel will surely be back from the dressing room for the continuation of the lively and entertaining second half from the Father Golf Sports Complex. We have already seen 40 fantastic minutes of the first period, and DJ, back to you.
Welcome back to the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda after the 15 minutes of rest. And we are back and back again for the continuation of the live commentary. And it is just the commencement of the second and final half. The score is still unchanged. BK Layout nil, Boxby Football Club nil. And the game is live on LSTV at the commentary cabin. Parliament Fati, and already Saliu Jallo has already ran out. He has some errands to run. And Saliu was with us in the first half. And Saliu was with us in the first half, but unfortunately he is out. But anyway, it is the commencement of the second half between BK Layout and Boxby. And one of the two will be crowned champions, and one of the two will be the runners-up. Ibrahim Adrame found some defensive duties. Ibrahim having it tough against his marker. Ibrahim Rasul, there is already the player trying to have a way out around the edge of the 18 for Boxby Football Club. Not a decent control and effort. Easy tie netminder. Never trouble the custodian Usainu Bojang. And Usainu dived to his left to gather that ball with ease. Lively and entertaining. In case you're just joining us, this is all coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and it is the 2025 Manjai Somanaweta Knockout Replay Final, and the replay final between BK Layout and Boxby. These two sides were here last week Sunday, could not settle it out in regulation before the organizing getting the game for a replay. Around the edge once again, Adama Jao, BK Layout, trying to cause some problems. Flashes in a crossing. The forward trying to control that ball, but unfortunately could not, as his effort was desperately cleared by the central defenders of Boxby Football Club, who are trying to nullify every danger being posed by BK Layout under the guidance of Abdul Pop and Karamo Drame. Pa Usainu or Pa Usman Salah and Malamin Toure on the technical area. The flag is already up, and already up against Usainu Chalo, who is one of the offensive players. Usainu Bojang in goal for BK Layout. Adama Jao, Alex Gomez, Buba Saho, Ibrahim Asise, Ibrahim Adrame, Lamin Damfa, Modungom, the top scorer of the 2025 Manjai Somanawetan and the current KM Zonals. Usainu Fofana, Sheikh Omar Gay, Sana Drame team captain, completes the 11, and Abdul Bob is on the technical area alongside Karamo Drame. Pa Usman Salah and Malamin Toure on the technical area for Boxby. Rolif Mendy in goal. Seni Salah, Pakeba Toure, Musa Sambu, Modu Kamara, Michael Mendy, Famara Keita, Bakari Kamara, Alfusenu Jallo, Umpa Mendy and Usman Abraham completing the 11, and another fantastic defending for BK Layout, who are currently in need of getting a victory. And a victory for the team will definitely get them the very first trophy. At this time, strike comes in. Very close from say Omar Gay, but Gay's efforts sailed inches off. And Boxby Football Club survived. Boxby survived. And BK Layout must be disappointed. Say Omar Gay with a fantastic strike of the 18-yard area, unfortunately sailed off target. Lively and entertaining from the Father Golf Sports Complex. In case you're just joining us, it is lively and entertaining. Who is going to win it remains to be seen. And currently the fans of Boxby and BK Layout are currently on the edge of their seats. An opportunity, and the goalkeeper will just be there in time to gather that ball with ease. BK Layout and Boxby had the support of the Councillor of Bakote, Ward Honorable Lamin Sise, who donated $4,000 in cash each as preparatory fee to both BK Layout and Boxby Football Club. And earlier on, we have also seen the donation of $5,000 to BK Layout and Boxby as preparatory money from the Manjai Sports Committee or Manjai Sports Association. Fantastic Manjai Sports Association around the center circle. An opportunity for Boxby. We're also trying to get a breakthrough. Ibrahim Adrame. Fantastic central defender going long. Usman Abraham, the central defender and team captain for Boxby Football Club. Not a decent clearance. The central referee has already given the opportunity to Boxby, who are now playing from our Left to right, whilst BK layout from our right to left. BK layout dressed in white shorts and white socks, whilst Bugsby in white and blue shorts and white and blue socks. It's a long one. Ibrahim Adrame heading it down, trying to clear that ball desperately. It's a low drive. Fashions of headers. And BK layout in this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan for the very first time came through the eliminations to the Nawetan proper and crashed out after finishing third in their group. After bagging 5 solid points, this is Adam Ajao. Can he get something now? The time to reconnect the run of the centre forward and 17 Modungam. But fortunately for Bugsby, the central defenders are large enough to clear that ball desperately. What a combination. What a combination from BK layout. And Bugsby on the attack on the far side. We will definitely try to get you the result of the ongoing West Coast Zonal, as we currently having a semi-final fixture at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in the Combo South Derby between Gunjur and Tujere. Lively and entertaining from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and of course lively and entertaining from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. And at the commentary cabin for LSTV1 as usual, Parliament Fati. Earlier on with Salih Jallo, who has already ran off, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Not a massive clearance, and team captain still struggling. Modungam picks possession, not a convincing one. Modungam, the leading goal scorer of the Manjai Summer Nawetan 2025, and hopefully he might solely bag that Golden Boot award. Will he be able to remain to be seen? Central referee of this crucial and lively game is Aliu Bijaju. Abdurrahman Kujabi is the first assistant referee. Mariama Sanko and Seku Koli serving as the second assistant and fourth assistant referees respectively. On the far side is a player for Bugsby Down who is currently injured, and the central referee Aliu Bijaju seems to be around the area, but he has already left the area. He has already left the area, and seemingly the player will be back on his feet any moment from now. Lively and entertaining, and the score is currently 0-0. Fantastic support base behind BK layout at Bugsby Football Club, and Councillor of Bakote Ward have supported this finalist with a cash donation of $4,000 each, and special thanks to ABE Construction and NR Group for supporting BK layout in this journey. On the far side is Alfusenu Jallo. Alfusenu trying to have his way out, getting it down to the team captain Osman Abraham Osman trying to have a back heel, and currently BK layout getting it down, and Ibrahim Asise guards that ball off the area for a goal kick. Lively and entertaining, and it is already a massive turnout from the Father Golf Sports Complex. Massive turnout. Who is winning it remains to be seen, and the winner is going home with $50,000 in cash prize, whilst the runner-up will pocket home a consolation fee of $35,000 in cash prize, gold and silver medals, and of course a giant trophy to the winner. Ibrahim Adrad with his weaker foot. Lively and entertaining. Who is winning it remains to be seen. Bolton chested down, and we can lay out in this journey of the knockout competition. Got the better of Invincible by 2-1 in the round of 32. Round of 16 was the 3-0 victory over DK Ions. In the quarter-final, ended 1-1 against Brooksby United before the team advanced on post-match shootout 5-4 to book a place in the semi-final. And in the semi-final, it was a fantastic 1-0 victory over Lions then. And here they are in the final. And the final against fellow Bakote-based club, Bugsby Football Club, who in the round of 16, or in the round of 32 rather, got the better of Ramdan by on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation before the team advanced on post-match shootout. In the round of 16, defeated Zamzam by 1-0 to book a spot in the quarter-final. And in the quarter-final, it was 1-0 victory over the Fadakov. And in the semi-final, a 0-0 scoreline against Johannes before winning on post-match shootout 3-2 to book a place against BK Layout. And here they are in the initial knockout final. It ended 0-0 before the organizing committee deciding for a replay. And in the replay final, we have played the 40 minutes without a goal, and currently in the second half without a goal. Who is going to win it remains to be seen, and already it's going to be a knockout or a league final on Sunday. A league final on Sunday at the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai. And in the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai will definitely host the Super Cup final. And last year, the league was won by Kololi Central. And of course, the knockout Lemon Tree. Knockout was won by Lemon Tree. And in the Super Cup, it was Kololi that won the Super Cup final. And here we are. Are we going to have BK Layout to get this trophy, to have the opportunity to play in the Super Cup next season? Or is this time going to be Boxby, Ibrahima Drame, spreading it wide to team captain Sana Drame, and Sana is penalized by the flag of the assistant referee on the far side. In case you're just joining us, it is all coming to you live. And it is live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And the game is of course live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin, Parlament Party. And earlier on Salih Jallo, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Lively and entertaining. Father Golf Sports Complex is the venue. And the 2025 Manjai Somanawetan knockout replay final between BK Layout and Boxby is the fixture. And elsewhere at the Boxbar Mini Stadium at halftime, it is currently Tuyereng nil, Gunjur nil. It's Boxby on some defensive duties. It is BK Layout. Strike comes in, coming from Modungom, but decently blocked in there by the central defenders. Lively and entertaining. And Ibrahim Adrame this time penalized by the central referee. And the referee, of course, of this lively and entertaining showdown is Aliu B. Jajo. And special thanks to the Councillor, Honorable Councillor of Bakote Ward, Honorable Lamin Sise, for supporting BK Layout and Boxby with a cash donation of $4,000 each. And of course, Manjai Sports Association giving preparatory money of $5,000 to each of the finalists. Alex Gomez. Alex lost it to Buxby Football Club, spreading it wide on the far side. Al-Husseini Jallo, the flag of the assistant referee, stayed down. Trying to have a fantastic strike, unfortunately. Alex Gomez to Adam Ajao. Great combination, spreading it wide to Modu Ngom. Fantastic defensive work coming from Michael Mendy of Buxby Football Club. That never troubled the goalkeeper as the effort sailed over the crossbar for a goal kick. Either in regulation or post-match shootout to decide the winner. Who is going to win it remains to be seen. And Michael is currently down after that defensive duty. And the central referee, Aliou B. Jaju, is getting down to the player in question. And the player currently down is Michael Mendy of Buxby Football Club. In case you're just joining us, it is lively and entertaining from the Father Grove Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And the game is live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin, Parliament Fati. Earlier on with Saliu Jallo
And currently alone at the commentary cabin behind camera operations is Osman Kamara as usual for LSTV1. And currently the player is back on his feet and central referee Aliu B. Jaju has already ordered for the restart. And currently the score is 0-0 from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. And in the West Coast Zonals the score is still Gunjur 0, Tujereng 0 from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. That seems to be reckless though. But the central referee Aliu B. Jaju has already ordered for the game to be stopped, and Alex Gomez seems to be okay. He is currently back on his feet. Alex Gomez back on his feet, and it's going to be a restart of this game. A restart of this lively and entertaining after a halt on that, after an injury to Alex Gomez. Lively and entertaining. Ibrahim Asise deployed on the right side of the defense, trying to have his way out, trying to connect the run of Modu Ngom, and Modu rose the highest, but unfortunately could not connect to that cross. Ibrahima getting it down to Alex Gomez. Great combination, BK layout. Spreading it wide to Sana Drame, the team captain. Not a convincing one this time from the team captain, Sana. Oh, that was going to get the goalkeeper unaware. And that's already a goal kick, a signal, but the central referee is now getting down to the goalkeeper, who is currently down after saving that ball decently. And the custodian Rolf Mendy is currently down. Fantastic. Ibrahim Asise is currently a school-going boy. Fantastic. He's a fantastic right wing back for BK layout. Ibrahim Asise, number 2, is currently going to school in grade 11 with Bakote Upper and Senior Secondary School. Fantastic. The goalkeeper is currently down, back on his feet finally. He's finally back on his feet. He seems to be okay though. Rolf Mendy in goal for Boxby Football Club. Usainu Bojang in the opposite goal post, and any moment from now the central referee will give the green light for the restart. Lively and entertaining, and in front of the screens is currently 0-0. BK layout 0, Boxby Football Club 0 is the current score. Currently 5 players warming up for BK layout in preparation for the substitution. Ibrahim Adrame. It's a set piece currently from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. It is lively and entertaining. Entire first half without a goal, and few minutes into the second half without a goal. Alex Gomez, great combination. Ibrahim Asise to Adam Ajao around the center circle. That's going to be a foul. Central referee not interested. Buxby on the attack. Dressed in blue colors. Trying to maneuver their way out. Bakari Kamara trying to have his way out. And you could hear the cheers and claps coming from the faithfuls of Buxby. And on the far side is another fantastic support base behind BK Layout. On a player down and currently down injured. The player is currently back on his feet after the support of the medics at the Father Grove Sports Complex. Lively and entertaining with a massive turnout once again after seeing another fantastic turnout at the Father Grove Sports Complex last Sunday. And today is Friday, the 5th of December 2025. And once again at the Father Grove, it has been a fantastic and a huge turnout. And the player who was down injured for Buxby is Modu Kamara, and any moment from now he will be reintroduced. And the score is still 0-0. Buxby on the attack, trying to have some combinations around the edge of the 18. Can they keep the ball in play? Ibrahima Cisse now trying to cause some problems, and Ibrahima on some defensive duties seems not to be happy with that decision from the central referee. But he's already on a yellow card. He needs to be very much careful here. Ibrahima Cisse operating on the right side of the defense for BK Layout. And if there is no goal in regulation, post-match shootout will decide the winner. Team captain flashes in across, decently blocking. And it's a corner as signaled by the central referee Aliou Bijajo. It's a substitution, and substitution for BK Layout. Usman Fofana is making way, and making way for who? He will definitely confirm that shortly. We will definitely confirm that. And the player in question who has just been introduced is Bakausu Baro. Bakausu Baro, 19 introduced. Bakausu, that is his final touch. Bakausu Baro for BK Layout. An opportunity. Adama Jao. Adama Rasult. Nothing given by the central referee. An opportunity for Boxby Football Club. That's a yellow card. Say Omar Gay got himself into the books of the central referee. And Bakau Subaro is the latest player introduced. And he replaced Usainu Fofana. Usainu Fofana of Bakausu Barrow introduced. It is Boxy around the area, and is that going to be very close? That was definitely very close for Boxby Football Club to find the back of the net. Unfortunately for Boxby, the ball sailed off. Unfortunately for BK Layout, they didn't concede. That was definitely very close. At some point, the supporters of Boxby Football Club thought that was going to be the big breakthrough, and currently they could not just believe that. They could not just believe that. BK Layout nil, Boxby Football Club nil is the current score. Who is going to win it remains to be seen, and the central referee Aliu Bijaju is currently monitoring situation around the 18-yard area. Aliu Bijaju has already given the green light. It's a corner for Boxby. Flashes in another one. Can they trouble the defense this time around? Unfortunately, sailed off once again. Boxby on the attack, trying to cause some problems, getting that ball around the edge once again, and it's a corner, and claps coming from the faithfuls of Boxby, and Boxby continue to believe, and you could hear the vuvuzelas coming from their supporters from the Father Golf Sports Complex in belief of a breakthrough. Boxby on the attack once again, another crossing. But never trouble the custodian once again. Bakausu Barrow getting it down, the new entrant. Adama Jao, great combination. Bakausu once again, spreading it wide. And Bakausu Barrow thought the players would have continued for him to reconnect the run of the player. Unfortunately, failed in the process. And Bakausu Barrow, the first player being introduced by head coach Abdul Boban Karamo Drame. And already we have seen 3 extra players warming up. Any moment from now, we might be seeing 3 to 4 substitutions coming from BK Layout. That's a strike and a goal kick. Not a convincing one this time. Adama Jao with a low drive, but not ever trouble the custodian and the goalkeeper. But Bugsby Rolf Mendy wouldn't be in any hurry. Is he one of the comfortable goalkeepers when it comes to post-match shootouts? We can't confirm. But by the way, he isn't in any hurry. Alfuseno Jallo for Bugsby. Alfuseni lost it. It is Alex Gomez who controls that ball, but unfortunately lost it. It is Ibrahim Asise, fantastic right back, getting it forward to Adama Jao, who moves the ball forward. Jao trying to keep the ball forward for PK layout. That's a goal kick. Disappointment for Adama Jao. He was trying to control that ball decently. Unfortunately failed in the build-up. Lively and entertaining. It's going to be another substitution, but this time it's going to be double substitution. Double substitution for BK layout any moment from now. A substitution. Who is going off? Bugsby. Modu Kamara is going off. Who is replacing him? We have to confirm. And the goalkeeper is coming off. And they have started the preparation for the post-match shootout. Bugsby has taken off their goalkeeper Rolf Mendy. And Rolf will be replaced. And it's already a substitution. And substitution for Bugsby. Double substitution. And Bugsby has introduced another goalkeeper. And we will surely confirm that shortly. The new goalkeeper will surely benefit from the goal kick. Omar Cisse is the new goalkeeper who replaced Rolf Mendy. Omar Cisse will finish the final moments at the Father Golf Sports Complex, either in regulation or on post-match shootout. An opportunity for BK layout on the far side, trying to maneuver his way. But unfortunately, it's a foul for BK layout. And unfortunately, BK or Bugsby will regroup. 2 minutes added on. And we have already exhausted the entire minutes. And 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes for BK layout to score. And 2 minutes for Bugsby to score. Else the game will be heading to post-match shootout to decide the winner. Ibrahim Asise floats. A low one. Bugsby Football Club having some defensive options around the edge of the 18. Sise Ibrahim once again, trying to maneuver his way. And it's still Bugsby nil, BK layout nil. Aliu Bijaju, the central referee, has already ordered for a play on. It's an opportunity for Bugsby Football Club, whilst BK layout has already relied on their custodian. Time running out, and time running out for both sides, as currently we are into the stoppage time. Another substitution. Adama Jao is going off. Post-match shootouts will definitely get this game. Bugsby having a player down. He seems to be limping currently after coming back to his feet. That's the final whistle. And it is full time. Full time at the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. A final that failed to give us a winner on the 30th of November 2025. Hoping to get us the winner in regulation on Friday the 5th of December 2025. Has failed to give us a winner in regulation after the entire 80+ stoppage time. And now it is post-match shootout to decide this final. Post-match shootout to decide the winner between BK Layout and Boxby Football Club from the Father Golf Sports Complex and live on LSTV. It has been Parliament Fati, earlier on Salih Jallo, behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. And here we are. Here we are at the Father Golf Sports Complex. It is now post-match shootout to decide the winner. Who is going to get it remains to be seen. And one thing is for sure, the trophy will be heading to Bakote. And earlier on, we've reported that the councillor of Bakote Ward has donated a cash donation of $4,000 each to BK Layout and Boxby Football Club as preparatory money for this crucial replay final. And special thanks to ABE Construction and ENA Group, who has been a support base for the BK Layout side. And currently it is 0-0 and it is full time from the Father Golf Sports Complex. And any moment from now, post-match shootout will decide the winner between BK and Boxby. It is now post-match shootout, and currently the supporters of Boxby Football Club are currently in front of the screens praying for their boys, and equally it is now Ole Ole, and currently BK Layout. They are all doing the same thing. They are all doing the same thing, and it is now prayers coming from the players. And now it is post-match shootout to decide the winner. And currently the team captain for Boxby Football Club, Usman Abraham, will take the first penalty and will face Usman Bojang, or Usainu Bojang in goal for BK Layout. Usman Abraham, will he be able to score? Usman Abraham, team captain 12. Usman Abraham, will he be able to score? Abraham, this time Abraham! And the goalkeeper Usainu Bojang gets right. But unfortunately he could not pull a save. And Boxby on the driving seat on post-match shootout. Mod Lamin Nyase, who came on as a substitute for BK Layout, is now having the huge responsibility on his shoulder. Mod Lamin Nyase 12. Huge responsibility against a goalkeeper who also came on as a substitute. Mod Lamin Nyase, and he's saved by the netminder. What a saved by the custodian. And the goalkeeper who only came into this game to save Boxby Football Club has pulled the first penalty. Omar Cisse in goal has saved the first penalty, and the first penalty from Modlamin Nyasi of BK Layout. And now it is the turn of Boxby Football Club, and Boxby will now rely on Michael Mendy. Michael Mendy 3 will face Usainu Bojang. Michael Mendy to take the second. Michael Mendy and struck the standbar. And a relief of BK Layout. And Michael Mendy cannot just believe this. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, but his effort struck the standbar. He is currently down. Michael Mendy cannot just believe it. Ibrahima Cisse now, the fantastic right back who had a fantastic game for BK Layout, is now having the glorious opportunity and currently facing Omar Cisse, the goalkeeper who just came in as a substitute. Ibrahima Cisse. Ibrahima! What a strike and what a goal! Into the roof of the goalpost. No goalkeeper can save that. No goalkeeper from any planet can save that. Ibrahima Cisse into the roof of the goalpost, and BK Layout. Fantastic strike from Ibrahima. And now it is the turn of Alfousseynou Jallow. Is that Alfousseynou? Not Alfousseynou. Anyway, let's confirm that. Bakari or Famara Keita. Famara Keita will now take that opportunity for Boxby Football Club, and currently facing Usainu Bojang. Number 5 on his back, Famara Keita, currently dressed in his blue and white shirt, and of course blue and white shirt. Boxby Football Club will now rely on Famara Keita, whilst BK Layout will rely on their custodian Usainu Bojang. Currently patiently waiting, hands on hip. Famara Keita. Famara! And into the bottom corner. Beautifully executed. Usainu Bojang gets right, but unfortunately could not pull a save. And Boxby scores. And now it is the turn of another substitute. Tall and lanky number 15. Papa Cisse, the player who came on as a substitute, will face another substitute in goal for Boxby Football Club, Omar Cisse. Papa came on as a substitute. Papa will now have the opportunity. Will he be able to score? Will Papa be able to score? Can he score from that? This time! Strikes and into the roof of the goalpost. And that's a decent goal. The supporters patiently waiting. The supporters patiently waiting. The supporters anxiously waiting. Who is going to win it remains to be seen. Who is definitely going to win it remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, the trophy is undoubtedly heading to Bakote. It is the central defender Musa Sambu against Usainu Bojang. Musa Sambu, and what a goal! And Usainu celebrates in style. Pamodu Seka for BK layout. Pamodu Seka 18 came on as a substitute and currently facing another substitute in Omar Cisse. And what a strike and what a goal. Beautifully executed from the substitute. And BK layout celebrated that. And of course they've joined the celebration and continuously putting pressure on Boxby Football Club to score. And BK layout will now rely on their custodian Usainu Bojang. It's an opportunity for Boxby now. Who is going to score and who is going to miss? And it's another substitute. Another substitute for Boxby. Will he be able to score? Fantastic strike. And into the bottom corner. A relief for Boxby. And now the turn of BK layout. And they are now calling Los We Go Boxby. Boxby will now rely on their goalkeeper. Whilst BK layout will rely on the left back Buba Saho. Buba Saho left back number 3 for BK layout. And some of the players might not want to watch. Some of the players might not want to watch. They will love to see the left back and number 3 Buba Saho to score. Will Buba be able to score to maintain the score for BK layout? Buba Saho, number 3 on his back! And strike the crossbar! And Boxby are champions! Boxby Football Club cannot just believe it. And Boxby won it on post-match shootout. After a nail-biting 0-0 scoreline in regulation. Boxby cannot believe it. They cannot just believe what they are seeing. And it is all over. From the Father Golf Sports Complex's Manjai Kunda. It has just ended. In regulation, Boxby Football Club 0, BK layout 0, and Boxby won it on post-match shootout.
Kimba Kota.
Assalamualaikum.
Salaam.
maa leen di sa tur ak sa sant.
Malamine Touré laa tudd.
soo gis naa ne tey da ngeen play yéen a nekk box bi ngeen win léegi sa fans yu nekk di leen di seetal yoo leen mun a wax sa fans.
waaw di leen gërëm rek because depuis day one mu ngi métti gaañu suñ gannaaw so ñu ñëw ba tey kay ba fii moom xanaa di leen gërëm di leen sant rek di leen wax ne comme bu gaay bàyyi ñu gën a yokk rek waaw.
sa fans yi. Okay.
Wow, viewers, what a game we have wrapped up here today in the Manjai Samanawetan knockout final. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Can you please introduce your name to us?
My name is Malamine Touré.
Malamine Touré, okay. Can you please tell us which team you are coaching?
I'm coaching Boxby FC.
Buxby FC. Okay, Mal, unfortunately, we have seen that you guys have made it to the final. And, of course, you guys are the ones that won the final. So, Mal, I would want to ask you a few questions. Which one is, what do you think is the key for today's victory?
Hard working, determined, and disciplined.
Okay, Malan, so my second question would be, how satisfied are you with the team's performance overall?
I'm satisfied 100% because if you can see the first half we sit back and wait for them. Because of when you are defending in this post, it's very, very difficult. But when you are attacking, as you can see, the first half and the second half is quite different. Yes. So that was our game plan, that we will stand and wait for them for 20-30 minutes. So the remaining 10 minutes, we try and come out and play with them.
Okay, Malak, my final question would be, what message do you have for your fans and your supporters out there?
Just to thank them, to say that thank you. Since day one, they are behind us. We have nothing to tell them, unless and until to say that, like, thank you, because like it's very hard. Our journey is not easy. As you can see, the League Cup, we are struggling. We only managed to collect 2 points. Yes, still they are behind us. So I will just say congrats to them. Yeah.
Congrats to you too, Malak, and the entire team.
Thank you.
I would say thank you so much for the time and the insight, and we wish you and your team all the best of luck in your upcoming games. Thank you so much, Malak.
Thank you.
And you can. Well, the Buxby players are singing.